Hey guys, this is day 2. Welcome to 90 Day to Travel Bold. Okay, I'm Jazz. So it's 6 a.m. here in the UK. And today we're talking about packing. But it's not really about packing, right? It's why do we bring 10 outfit for 3 days, for a weekend, right? I think this is deeper than just packing. Why do we really overpack? I think it's we overpack because we are afraid. Okay. Why do we carry just in case shoes? It's not about the clothes. It's not really about packing. It's about fear, right? Um, this is why we bring just in case outfit, and and this is why we carry those heavy luggage that we throw through streets, stairs, airport, trains, and just because we are afraid. We're afraid to not being prepared. We're afraid of being judged. We're afraid of not having enough. Okay. But guys, at 50, or over 50, or even at any age, but at 50, we deserve ease. Okay. And so let me just tell you that since I've adopted um, a uniform, a travel uniform, gosh, it changed it. It changed everything for me. I remember stressing at airport with heavy luggage, and the stress. Traveling alone is already stressful because you never know what happened at airports, right? Anything can happen at the airport. But if on the top of that, you have the luggage that you have to trail with you, and nowadays with limitation on how much you can carry in your luggage, you know, make things easier for yourself. You don't need one outfit per day. You don't. You surprise yourself. Just remember that the lighter your bag is, the lighter your mind is going to be. And you need that. Okay. Travel should feel easier, not stressful, not stressful. So you don't need perfection, okay? Travel equal freedom, freedom, guys. So not just putting yourself into another prison because you're carrying way too much in your luggages. And the truth is, wherever you go in the world, even on a budget like me, you still can buy things. You can buy things, even if it's local things. You can buy whatever you forgot to take with you. So you do not need to have a luggage full of just in case things that are going to weigh you down. Hey guys, I see you coming here. Good morning. Welcome back today to Travel Bold after 50. So we're talking about packing, but it's not really packing. It's about the fear because we're carrying way too much into our luggage for fear of, just in case, what if people judge us? What if we don't have enough? What if something missing? It doesn't matter where you go. That's what I was saying. People, wherever you go in the world, you can buy whatever's missing. Okay. And dress for the person that you are, not for the person you think the world wants you to be. It's very important. So, um, and remember, you're not traveling in the desert. Even if you are, trust me that whatever you have in your backpack or in your carry-on would be plenty, plenty. Um, so just a second, I'm just quickly checking. I have a message here. Hey, Susan, hi. Yes, indeed. Fear stops a lot of us from doing so much. Exactly. Thank you for being here, Susan. Um, so, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So, simplicity, my friends, simplicity is your superpower. That's what I always say. So you really don't need that much. And one of the biggest travel shift that happened for me is, as I said, the travel uniform. I've actually listed in the description a link for you to have like my simple travel outfit. Usually, what I do is I travel with three t-shirt, two bottoms, the one I'm wearing with an extra one dress for occasions, swimsuit, five pair of underwear, three socks, and to be honest, you can wash your clothes and just like a layer. Okay, that's usually my normal. You can also follow online. There's something that's called 4321. That's still a lot for me because I only travel with a backpack, simply because those air, airlines now, give you the cheapest ticket that you can get, will force you to just have a small bag to put under the seat. So when I'm just going for a few days, or even sometime a month, I've been to Africa for 2.5 months just with my backpack. And I had plenty of clothes and even some of the clothes that I did not wear at all. Hey guys, welcome. And don't forget to like the live. Oh, hi, Debbie Sue. Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you guys. It's really nice to have you here. So we're talking about packing, but not really packing, but the fear of traveling with not much and trailing those heavy luggage just because we're afraid to be judged, afraid to not have enough, afraid to, I don't know, fear just makes us do crazy things. When actually, the more you simplify whatever you're taking with you, the better you feel, the lighter you feel during your trip. And you can always get things anywhere you go. And I don't know for you, but like I've traveled with even just with my backpack, but a lot of the time, I don't even wear half of what I'm wearing. It's like at home, we have those full wardrobe of clothes, but we usually rotate around a few items, right? I have a uniform that I wear at home. It's the very same one. I don't now buy those clothes just for when I travel, because at the end of the day you want to wear the clothes that makes you feel fabulous, and these are usually the clothes where you're comfortable, that they fit well. So if you just take something that you have to pull down because it doesn't fit properly, because you never tried it before, you're gonna make yourself uncomfortable, and that can just like, you know what weigh on your the way you feel during your holiday, and you want to feel fabulous, and being simple, going with simplicity, that will just make everything better for you. I'm just going to your messages. Hey, Dora is here. Hi my friend, how you doing? My pet hate of traveling, packing. I hate it. Yes, okay. Yeah, actually I'm okay with packing, because go so basic that it removed the overwhelming feeling of what am I going wearing, even when you're there, right? It's very simple. I have three bottoms, no, two bottoms, three tops. Very simple, one dress. So I mix match my clothes, my sometimes the dress that I have, I can put a t-shirt over it to turn it as a skirt. But I don't have the headache of what I'm wearing, that is so simple that it relieves all the stress for me. Hey everyone, you guys are saying hi to each other. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Don't forget to like the live. And so, usually that method, when you simplify things for yourself, you will surprise how much it frees you, how much freedom and peace you have. It's supposed to reduce that decision fatigue when you eliminate overpacking, right? And you can really mix match everything. Imagine you have three top and two bottoms and one dress. There's so many combination that you can do, right? And remember that the people that you meet when you travel, you may never see them again, and they don't care about what you're wearing. People are there to have fun, to enjoy, you know um, different culture, food, etc. They don't care. And my thing is, if you have a dress like a little black dress, if you go out, etc., you can wear a black dress every day. Nobody will know. Okay. And people don't care, to be honest with you. So, you know, when you remove the choice of so many, you remove stress. Okay. You remove what I'm wearing now. You remove pressure. You remove having to perform. Okay. And pretend to be somebody that you're not. You feel free. So as I say, pack for the woman you are right now, not the woman afraid something might happen, or the woman think that she's gonna be judged. I, as a plus size woman, I'm always like, oh, people are going to judge me. People don't care about you most of the time, right? Like I have a swim dress, and I'm always like worried. The people, you realize that you arrive in the pool, people don't care. They're busy about living their life, enjoying the best time being in the pool and having fun. They don't care about you. They don't care about, in a good sense. Not that they don't care about people, but they do. They don't care about, about what you're wearing. So go light, even for makeup. Try to go makeup free if you can when you travel, okay? Or very light. I don't know if I have that here with me. What I travel with, that's my makeup. That's my makeup for every day anyway, because I don't really wear much makeup. That's it, eyeliner and this. This is plenty. It doesn't take much space at all. And just something from, not have dry lips, because when you travel, the plane can be, the air is dry. Go as light as you can, even for makeup. Your skin will thank you, okay? Your suitcase, your energy, everything will thank you. And yeah, so I want to also let you know that when you drag those luggage, we aging for, because I'm talking mainly about the over 50. Even last time when I went to Africa, I only had my backpack, right? But I filled it to the brim. Guys, my shoulder were hurting so much. I was really annoyed, and at some point I threw things away because I couldn't, my shoulder couldn't. So nowadays, I think what I will take more is like a carry-on luggage to take with me. But that's mean I need to pay extra, because nowadays, as I said, the airline, either you take a small bag to put under the seat, but it's so small that there's not much that you can put in there. But to have a carry-on, you have to pay extra, and sometimes it's 50 to 100 extra depending on the airline. So let me go to your messages. Packing is exciting. Yes, it is. I like packing items. There's something that I will on my next packing video next week, because every Tuesday I talk about packing, something about packing. On Monday, I talk about like the mindset, and tomorrow is about how we fund for our travel, how we save money to travel. I'll talk about, I both like those, reversible clothes, The idea, it's amazing. The reality is something else. I'll talk about that. I hate doing laundry when I'm traveling. I hear you. I hear you, Susan. However, I got used to it. Remember also that our clothes aren't really dirty in the sense where there's no mud in it. It's only just like to refresh them. What I really do, what I call laundry when I travel, is like to take a t-shirt, dip it in a bit of water, rinse it, and then hang it. That's it. Because I don't have to wash it. I didn't put any food on me or anything. It's just like to refresh the smell of the clothes. So it's not a laundry as such, but I understand. But for me, I'll choose the freedom of not having to have a heavy luggage and travel light. Even when I can have, how do you call it, a check-in luggage, I tend not to, simply because it's faster at the airport. Like if I don't have to collect any luggage, you know how you can wait for a very long time. And if you travel to places like Africa, like I do a lot, the Caribbean, sometime you can wait for 1 hour to collect your luggage. If you only have a check-in luggage, a carry-on luggage, you come out of the plane, you're out there exploring already. You don't have to wait for the luggage. I love options. I get that. I get that, loving option. But as I think it's depend of personalities. But you know that when you mix match, you can't have option. You have so many options there. Check the 4-3-2-1 method online. It's four bottoms. Oh no, four tops, three bottoms, and two pair of shoes and one like accessories, and they show you how with four tops, three bottom, you can make like 10, 15 different outfits. There's so much that it makes you creative. When you take little, with you, packing away still damp clothes to hang out when I get to the next spot. No, it's like, okay, there's one thing that I do is I take things that dry quickly. Something that, and then I know that if I wear that tonight, as soon as I come back, if it's a bit stinky, I will, rinse it off, make it smell good, and hang it. So when I go to the next destination, the next day is gonna be dry already. And it's true that if you have to travel, I have those plastic bag where I will put it. You have, I don't know if I have them here. Sorry, guys. I usually travel with this. My kids order a lot of clothes, right? So I have these bags because you don't have to buy new ones, okay? I travel with these, or you have those packing cubes that are meant just to hold um, wet things. And then as soon as you arrive at the next destination, you just hang it out. I understand it takes a little bit more effort to take little because you have to rinse, clean, and etc. But I'd rather that than the stress on my shoulder or the stress of carrying. If you go to places like France or a lot of places in Portugal, Spain, there's a lot of how do you call them? The street aren't even. It's like stones of cob. I forgot the name. It's impossible to trail your um, luggage, to pull it without breaking the wheels because it's not smooth. And unless you have coming out of your hotel, there's a car waiting for you that takes you on the front of the airport. If you have to take public transport or whatever, or have to drive, you're gonna have at some time you have to carry your luggage, and that's really stressful. Or if you are in Paris or wherever and you want to take the tube, usually you have to take so many stairs, so many stairs. I've seen traveler in the metro, with heavy luggage, trailing the kid. Oh my goodness, I can't. I can't. So I would go with damp clothes. I will take, having to wash my clothes so I'm free. But I understand. I understand that it's not for everyone. I think I like the stress. I like to stress myself out, obviously. Don't worry, we all have something that we're stressing ourselves for. For me, it's not the clothes, but also I think it's also a personality things, but something that you can adapt. I was not always like that. I was the person that when you arrive at the airport, you know how when you arrive, like with Air France, I used to travel with Air France a lot. And when you arrive, even if you have half a kilo, they'll charge you a horrendous fee, like $100 because you overpack. So I was that person that would have to open my luggage and throw things and being embarrassed at the airport. I don't do that anymore. It's too much stressful. For me, airport, I don't know for you guys, traveling stress me. I love traveling, but the airport bit, when you have to remove your thing, your liquid and all of that, that's another thing. Liquid, I take very little. I take just those. I don't have them with me right now. The small bottles, because I know that. Oh, I take a bar of soap, and that's it. But I'm also very minimal with a bit of cream and just a little one because I know wherever I go at the destination, I can buy the things. So I don't want to stress myself with too much, um, and go there. If you don't have a specific care, skincare routine, right? And if you go for longer, I understand that you can you need to pack a bit more. But if you can avoid it, if you have a simple routine like me, it's really water, soap, and a bit of a moisturizing cream. I can buy anything anywhere. Um, Dora say, "You are my packing queen." uh, so everyone, give Jazz a thumbs up. Thank you so much, Susan. It also depends on what you do on your travel also. Absolutely. Let's say if you go to safaris, if you go to hikings, that's different. And I told you, I don't know if I've said recently that this year I'm gonna be traveling with more style. So I'll still do my backpacking, but I'm planning to do a bit more group travel, going to package holidays, where you take the plane when you arrive, somebody's picking you up, taking you to the hotel, and then when you leave, you go back to the airport. Then it doesn't matter what you take in your luggage, right? I still won't take too much because I don't want to be like, oh, what am I wearing? I have so many choices that I don't know what to wear, right? But I can take a bit more things. I can take what I need for the specific activities. All I'm saying is take what you need, but simplify things for yourself. And when remember what happened for me all the time is I pack my luggage when I used to pack a lot. I arrived at the destination, I come back, I wore not even three-quarter of what I've put there. Right? When you pack, now when I pack, I go back a few days later and then I remove half because I still overpack. But I'm now conscious of, okay, this is going to be a burden for me. And I go back and I assess again what I'm wearing. Am I really going to wear that? And I don't know for you, sometimes I'm taking trousers to like, okay, it's one size smaller, or I'm like, okay, yeah, but I'm going to be walking and that's going to be my testimony that I've lost something and I'm going to be wearing, please. Okay. Just wear what fit. Just take what fit and just make life easier for yourself. That's me in the metro carrying big pack. I can't. Sometime my backpack, I didn't think it is there. My backpack is a 25 liter. It's very small, right? And I see people with 60 liters. You see sometimes like small ladies with those 60-liter bag full to the brim. And then the front, I'm like, how are they carrying it? It hurt the shoulder. Unless you have an amazing backpack that has like very padded and very comfortable, but it still hurt. I don't know. For me, it's difficult. What I'm doing really, I understand and I respect that we're all different and we all like different things, but I still invite you to try to halve what you need. Let's say you're going for a month, take for one week and then repeat every week. Every week you can do the laundry and then repeat because you do not need one outfit per day that you stay in, right? It's not necessary. You're just going to overwhelm yourself. And remember that we want ease. Ease. We don't want to be dragging heavy luggage, right? We want ease, not exhaustion. And that's why I'm really inviting you to remove all the fear, the what if, because we're not packing really for the holiday. We're packing for all the fears that we have in our head because the world is so scary. We don't know what's going to happen. What if I need? What if you need? You get it there. And I've done something when I travel. There's a lot of traveler when you travel for a long time. You know that traveler. That's not for everyone. I understand. Exchange clothes. I remember I was in Dubai and there was a group of ladies. I lived 1 year in Dubai. And sometimes to find the clothes that you want in Dubai, Africa, places like that, it's not like the basic clothes that you want to wear. It's not easy. We used to do like group exchange because somebody has been traveling with the same dress for, and then they can't stand it anymore, but it's still perfectly fine. We used to exchange clothes. If there's something, somebody is your size or, you know, and that's also, being green and recycling things and not just buying new, etc. The lighter the luggage, the lighter the trip is. And for me, it's like I need to be comfortable. I need to be feel free, right? I don't want to feel like I'm moving a house. I don't want to be feeling like that. So I want to ask you some question. Let me put here, and for you guys in the replay as well. It's what is the one thing you always overpack? Nowadays, for me, I don't know because I don't overpack anymore. I still do. I may have an extra t-shirt or an extra dress that I remember now twice. I have clothes left at my brother's. Remember this summer, for those of you who followed me for a while, when I did the 500 pound for 1 month in Europe, I had to leave a dress at my brother and certainly a t-shirt. Recently, when I was in Paris, because my sister-in-law gave me some clothes, I had to leave some clothes at her place because my luggage would just not allow. Like the way I pack with my small bag, if something comes in, if I have to get something extra, I have to leave something out. So, what is the one thing you always overpack? I think for me would be maybe an extra dress. Let me see what you guys are saying. Uh, I'm sure you can, Dora. We're gonna be traveling together at some point, and yeah, I would love to see a packing video from you, Dora. That would be amazing. What do you pack on your next trip? You're going soon. Can you do a packing video live? That I would love that. Um, I'm not sure. Susan, trust me that with a bit of practice, and please do check those 4, 3, 2, 1, or having a capsule wardrobe when you travel. They do amazing things. Or maybe you'd be interested in the reversible travel clothes. There's those dresses, one side is blue, the other one is pink or red or whatever. It gives you option. You can double the amount of clothes just because they're reversible. I bought those, but for me, they didn't. I don't know. It didn't do it for me. Um, Shoes for me, I used to. Nowadays, I travel with flip flop and a pair of trainers that I'm wearing, and it's usually now zero shoes. But also that I've decided that my feet need to be comfortable. I don't wear shoes anymore. Even to weddings, like my family, like in Africa, they dress like the royal people when they go to weddings. I go to weddings with trainers, and people are like hating on me. What's that? For my brother's wedding in Africa, I bought sparkling trainers. I said, okay, it's a wedding. I will wear sparkling trainers. People were looking at my feet like, what is she wearing? It's like, what do you will make your brother ashamed. I don't care. I'm dressing for my comfort. So shoes, I understand. I used to, but now I don't know. You can be cute with a dress and trainers. You can be cute with, and I used to, when I used to wear a lot of shoes, they have those traveling shoes like pumps, like I forgot the name. I need to have pictures to show you, where it's very foldable and easy to wear, and they're very cute that you can wear with dresses. There's a lot when you look online. There's so many options to help you um, have alternative that still make you feel cute and have different outfit. I'll create a video because on the live is difficult to show them. I'll create a live with alternatives um, to what you can do and still have cute outfit and choices. Shoes, yes, simply yes, I understand. I passed that the shoes. I'm like I can't anymore. I used to have so many shoes. Now I'm down to three pair of trainers, exactly the same trainers. The zero trainers, like you're walking like on a cloud. You don't, your feet are so comfortable. I have them in gray, white, and black. That's my three pair of shoes. I have nothing else anymore. I just gave away everything else. Um, I have done one before, buried under all the my life though. Yeah, but we evolve all the time. We change. And depending of also where you're going is different. So it's always great to have one. So just a thought. If you want to do one, I would love to watch it. Um, I love shoes, love. I know who doesn't. Shoes are just beautiful. Guys, I used to have shoes like a shoes museum, like the heels I could never wear. I'm 5'9", 5'9". It's like 174 centimeter. So I'm quite tall, right? I used to buy, but I never wore them because I can't even stand into heels, right? But because they were pretty shoes, I would buy them and just have a collection. I would buy shoes just to look at them. Okay. Yeah, because shoes are beautiful, but I don't anymore. I don't anymore. I will do a packing one for endo trip. Please, I would love, love, love to see it. Least the sparkle. I know, right? For me, I look cute, but people didn't like it at all. They didn't like the joke. They thought like I was like not being serious. And I was the maid of the is a maid of honor of my brother. I was like his witness. I was the also the mother of the bride, of the not the bride of the groom, because my our mom died. So I was the one entering with my brother to church with my sparkling trainers. They didn't like the joke. It was not a joke, but they didn't like it at all. I wear dresses with shoes, but while dresses with shoes, but while shoes, I'm already thinking of what shoes to take to end up. Yeah. Uh, Shoes take up so much room. They do. They do. There's alternative. If you know, there's those little pumps. They fold. You can fold them even like that. They're so cute, and they do different colors. They do. I used to have them, but I gave them away. Leopard print, black, and you can really play with them. And they take up so little space because they fold, and they're not that expensive. And so you could have stacked like three or four if you love shoes, and they take the space of maybe, two pair of shoes. And they look really cute. But if you take heels and all of that, that takes a lot of space. You won't be able to travel with a backpack, but like you do need a check-in luggage. Um, Three pair of shoes, that makes me nervous. Really? Three pair of shoes, you have your trainers, your flip-flop, and your heels, or like your dressy shoes to go on whatever. So no, I only take two. I actually have like one pair of shoes and flip-flops. Sometimes I don't even take the flip-flop because I'll buy them on the way because it depends on the place. Okay, I see that there's a lot of people addicted to shoes. Yes, you see, like you have three. You have the heel, you have the shoes, and the trainers. The flip flop are very important because when we travel, usually we go to like hot destination, and the flip flop to go to the beach, to go to the, you know, just pop outside to go to the shop. Shoes are important for me. Thong, songs for shower, tongs. Yeah, sorry for my pronunciation. For shower in backpackers hotel and beach, running shoes for walking, and hiking shoes for hiking. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I understand how you will need like a bigger backpack, right? And because you walk a lot and you do a lot of hiking, etc. Yes, I traveled when I was in Nairobi, Kenya. There was a young lady. She had a backpack, but what was the most important thing for her in there? It was a hiking boots, right? So I understand that depending on what you do, yes, you need to take what's comfortable. And I'm not saying just have a backpack, right? I'm saying try to reduce what you're taking. Try to simplify it. Take what's necessary for you, but don't take just in case. You don't need two hiking boots, right? Just take one. If something happened to the one you have, usually hiking boots are very strong, right? You can buy it there or mend it. What like um, what I've learned being in Africa a lot is it's crazy how when you go to the guy that repaired the shoes, I forgot the name in English. Um, they do wonders. You take them a shoe that here we will throw in a heartbeat. They take it the way they repair it. You like you have a brand new shoes. When you travel, you learn. I don't know, to adapt and to reduce waste by recycling, and it's crazy. What going outside and seeing how other people travel help you to understand different things. I can't buy in Asia as I've got big feet. Me too. Me too. I usually will take them. That is so true. Flip flop. The flip flop. That's what you call it tongs. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it. I'm pronouncing it properly. Yeah, I usually have my foot like that's too big, and they're not the biggest size will still let my foot out of that. Yes, I've learned the hard way in Cambodia. My tongue broke and I had to buy smaller one, and my toe hang off the end. Yes, yes. Yes, I do have that a lot as well. But that's okay. It's just to go to the shower. But I usually we take it because it doesn't take a lot of space, so you can you can take it for you with you. Right. I have another question for you here. Right. Okay. The other question that I have for you, no, that's the one I said earlier, is do you pack for comfort or just in case? If you like honest with yourself, right? When you're packing, is it thing that you actually really know that you're gonna wear, or you're like, oh, what if that happened? What if? Remember, for those of you who know, who've been on the channel before, when I did the 7 days silent retreat, Vipassana, and I went on a silent retreat for 7 days where I was not talking, and we were camping in like a campsite. I packed so much. I took like security blanket. I took crazy stuff. I took like for muscle relaxer. I haven't even used any of them. They're still here, brand new. I packed out of fear because I never camped for so long during the winter almost. It was not winter, but it was beginning of June. But in the UK, it's still raining and extremely cold at night. And so I packed so much. My daughter's luggage was full. The tent was full on each side, and I had just that to sleep because I took so many in case what if item. I was so afraid. I had so many beanies. Like, how many of them do you need? I had so many coats and stuff because I was so afraid. I didn't wear half of them, right? So nowadays I pack for comfort, not just in case. I still get caught, right? Like for the Vipassana retreat, I've never done that before, and I was afraid, and I packed for by fear of missing something, needing something, and maybe dying, right? So just have that discussion with yourself. Um, Let me check here. Yes. And so the next one I want to ask you here is, could you travel with a carry-on only? For Suzanne and Debisu, right? You love shoes, you love. Would you be able to travel with a carry-on only? I know my sister, she wear heels like that, even for a 2 days holiday. And my daughter as well, she has that huge luggage, and sometimes she's leaving and she's like, where are you going for the weekend? Why do you need that luggage? I mean, yeah, but I need clothes for this and that, and I will be filming and etc., right? So sometimes I challenge her, like, can you just go with a carrier and see if you're gonna be okay, right? Even just if it's for a weekend, how many things do you need to go on a weekend away, right? Did you really need the check-in luggage? Unless you go for a hiking, and even that, you know, in your carry-on, you can fit so many things. Nowadays, they don't always check the weight. You have to check with the airline and where you are. In here in the UK, it's different. Susan say, I reckon I could. So I challenge you to do that next time. Next time, try to go with a carrier. And oh my goodness, the freedom when you only have a carrier is crazy. The freedom of, how in your house, when you have too many things around, it weighs on your brain, on your everything, right? Same for the luggage. Luggage is like a heavy burden that you take with you everywhere. When you lighten your luggage, guys, your trip is so lighter. Decision fatigue is gone, stress is gone, because you'll be stressing about something else, not about your clothes. And having to just take, this is what I'm wearing today, and not like, what am I wearing? You have one dress to go out every evening. Now you can accessorize, like with, how do you call them? Oh my goodness, English is going in my brain today. The shawl, you can accessorize so much and change a dress to something completely different, even if it's the same dress. Like a black dress, you can do so many things with it. You can put like a button up shirt and tie it and it become like a cute skirt or whatever, or put a t-shirt and tie it. There's so many ways that you can turn the same clothes into something different. That I love doing it because I'm also a creative person. WCC, I might be able to. I'm sure you can, ladies. I'm sure you can. You can, even if you love shoes and you surprise yourself. You surprise yourself. It's a challenge that I'm giving you to do next time you travel, and come back and tell me. I wear my hiking boot, thick socks for slippers, one pair of dress shoes. That's fine. I wear my hiking boot, yeah, thick sock for sliders, slide slippers. Sorry, I can't read. One pair of dress shoes. That's plenty. You wear your heaviest shoes anyway to make sure that they don't, take so much space inside your bag. Um, or for a weekend, I think I could. Come on, for a weekend, you think you could? I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can, Debisu. I've done it once, and I will admit I loved it, but that was cause of the type of trip it was. Okay, okay. I'd love to hear more about it. When I go to the next state, I take the kitchen thing in my backyard with me. I pack for every emergencies and activities. No, I've learned to adapt, and I'm somebody who's naturally stressed already. So the more I remove, the more I simplify the trip. For me, when I travel, what happens often is like I wear dreadlocks and now they're short, right? There's something with dreadlocks where in India I had dogs. They sent dogs to check me out because they think that when you wear dreadlocks, I don't know, you're smoking or something. So I'm often checked at airport, and and I don't want to add any stress. I know that when I arrive in the airport, you never know what happened. In China, when I arrived with my kids, everybody left the airport. They checked our passport so hard that I, the all I'm saying is airport can be stressful. You never know what's gonna happen. We got refused to board in one. I don't know where I was, in South Korea or in India. I don't know. So many things happen when I travel that the less mental space, I can fill with other things like luggage, the better it is for me. I don't want to be thinking about my luggage and whatever, or having that weight on me when I know that there's other things that I need to deal with, right? For me, I would love to be like teleported from one place to the next destination without doing the airport bit. The only thing that's great at the airport bit is the lounge, business lounge, when you have access, and you can go have a bit of champagne there. So whatever happened after that, you're happy, you know but yeah, I simplify really things for myself to make sure that um it's not too difficult to uh, simplify things for myself. Don't have packs for every possible scenario. Yes, no, no. Yes, and that's why I so want to see Dora packing, guys. Should we ask Dora, you need to pack for your next one. Hi, Debisu, but I get it, Jazz. My backpack is heavy. Like when I went to Europe last year, I had 12 kilo on my back and 7 in the front. I get abs from carrying it all. Yes, you do. Oh my God. But you are strong. I get so sore, with my backpack. And the last trip that I had, I told you I had to throw things because at the end I couldn't even wear it anymore. I had to put it on the floor because it hurted my back so much that I had to lighten the load. You are strong. I can't wait to travel with you. I can't wait to travel with you and see how you're traveling. But if I had issue with legs, back, etc., I would pack differently. If you had issue, okay, as long as you're strong and you can still carry it, yeah, it's okay. Susan, you were in a live where I was packing with Ben. Do you remember that? All right, ladies. So, oh, as I say, I created a very simple and printable list for you to check. Okay. Uh, just give it a go. Just have a look, and let me know what you think. Okay. And how you can pack simply, with no stress. Okay. And to make your next trip easier. Okay. And let me know how it is. So tomorrow, what I'm going to talk about is, 2 night bold reset, and I'm going to give away some guest pass to have some discounted night at hotels, because the thing that I do a lot is taking just a night or 2 night in a hotel not far from home to reset, and just reconnect with myself. I love doing it. So that's what we're talking about tomorrow. Tomorrow it's about how we're finding. Every Wednesday I talk about how we're finding our travels, and on Saturday I do shout out of travel travel channels that inspires me. So yes, I think tomorrow I'll put a post to tell you. I think I've done that already yesterday. What I'm gonna put every week, because each day of the week, from Monday to Saturday, I will be posting a different subject to help you with your trip. Sunday will still be my tea with Jays at 3 p.m. But yeah, guys, thanks ever so much for being here with me. I see you tomorrow, and I will get ready now to go to my walk. Let me just see your messages. I love abs on me. I can almost remember when they looked like. I'm still looking for mine. They're deep, deep, deep buried. Yes, I do remember that live, Dora. It was an awesome live. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it and I will watch it. Hey, Kathleen. Hi. Nice to have you here. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Okay, guys. We've been here for almost an hour. Thanks ever so much for being here. And remember that for me, travel is the new retirement plan, right? That's what I'm saying, and that's why I have my mug here. I don't plan on retiring. I'm planning of being on the road and having fun, and until I can't walk anymore. That's my plan. So I will see you tomorrow. I hope you're gonna have an amazing day for those of you where it's daytime, and a good night for some of you. Thank you, Catherine. Hi. And then everyone take care. See you all soon. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Dora, Susan. Guys, thanks ever so much. And I see you whenever. I'll be here every day. I challenge myself to go live daily. And you guys inspired me. Caitlin, sorry, Dora, you guys go live all the time. I'm there often, by the way. I just don't talk because I don't want to engage in the conversation sometime, but I'm just there and listening. And so I challenge myself because I'm usually afraid of uh, going live. I'm not very comfortable going live. So I challenge myself to go live every day for 90 days and share something that I hope will help the community about traveling. A lot of you want to travel but feel that you can't do it. And also, for all of you here, I'm extending to you that I would love to interview our community about our bucket list. Where do we want to go? And bucket list is not only about traveling. So feel free to come to my tea with Chase. I will put after the video goes the live goes as a video. I will add the link to book for my tea with Chase. Please come and share with the community, inspire the community about your bucket list. Bucket list don't have to be big. For me, one of the bucket lists is going to the opera in Paris. I would love to dress up in those gowns and go to the opera in Paris. I don't know why. That's something that's always been in my mind. And I do want to do that before I turn 60. I'm 52, so I still have some time. And yeah, all right. Guys, thanks ever so much. You looked comfortable live, Jazz. Thank you so much. Thank you. Because you guys here, and really that was a beautiful conversation with all of you. I love you guys. Please come and share on the Tea with Jazz. I'd love to have a conversation with you about, you know, how you see life. And yeah. All right. Take care of yourself, and I see you tomorrow for those of you who can be here. Otherwise, I'm here every day anyway. Okay. All right. Take care, guys. Bye now.